the package. Bottom of the package. Bottom of the package. Me, my brothers playing. Raw slick as pockets. Dummy on the plane. Life it gets so heavy. You just do you stand with. Can't be overstanding. Understand just how the man is.
And the Chads. And it would be, and the thing was, like, when they talked about the Brads and the Chads, it was like not like the name, it was more like the what you're dressed like. So if you're you know what I'm saying, if you pull up to the park, you feel me, or you pull up on the mountain and you got the jersey, whatever, you got the shorts on with the shoes, you was a whole Chad. You was a Chad nigga. But if you know what I'm saying, had the little thong toe sandals, you know what I'm saying, barefoot, you was a Brad nigga. And then they was talking about, like, they was telling us, like, the books. Like, you know about the books, man. You know what I'm saying? The day walkers, they come out there. They the damn nomads. I swear the books are the nomads. They out there. They be going out to all the camps selling all the drugs because they be having drugs on them. And, like, they'll have the drugs and they'll use it in exchange for, you know, monetary funds, or because most of them, they becoming like wanderers. They don't have like a camp and stuff like that. They usually be homeless most of the times, but 9 times out of 10 they usually good people at heart. So they'll come sell you drugs in exchange for like staying with them at their camp, or you know, they'll exchange it for clothing because they be having like the little clothing shops, and they be having like the little necklaces and the different type of little pants. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, but those trippy pants, they be having like I had these gold, like these purple pants, and they had like gold little stripes on them, gold and white stripes, and they had like the little space at the bottom. It looked boot cut, and they was like trippy pants, and you were just walking in there like a nomad. And I would have them with the little brown boots. They was like the Walmart version of Tim's, but you know, it was all good. Nobody noticed. It was all love, but it was the gypsies, and it was a good experience. It was just too many drugs for my selection. There was they love drugs. They love doing drugs. Like,
it was on acid.
Hell yeah. Acid, Molly, ketamine, coke, weed, Percocet. They out here in 98-degree weather popping Xanax. Like, damn, 100 degrees. They out there melting in the damn sun. They be sitting on the lawn in the
you would die. You would just
sitting
turn
at the top
like
of the
imagine
mountain.
Jumping into a microwave. Like, that's what it would be. You would just jump into a microwave.
The hell with the microwave. Think about
seconds.
You just laying yourself on a cookie sheet, and they just put your black ass in the oven, and they just leave the oven open, and it's just 360 degrees.
Bro.
I fell asleep. Like,
I bet you did.
I fell asleep on the mountain. I was like, I woke up, I was hella brown. I was dark because I was fried. It was like 3 days of acid, shrooms, and like,
weren't you a good kid coming up though? Like, you didn't do drugs. Like, you did drugs late, right?
Yeah, I didn't smoke my first blunt until 22.
You hear this shit? You hear this shit? That's why you going on these crazy ass sabbaticals. Like, it's like 22. That's when you hit your first day. You was like, oh my god, I was missing so much.
Like 22, I've hit my first J, but then I think it was like 25, 26. Like, it probably was 25, 26 when I did acid for the first time, and I was like, holy hell! I cried. I'm not even gonna lie. I cried. I was in Harris Teeter. We was going to this 4th of July.
Harris Teeter?
Yeah, we was like, we did the tab, and then we got invited to this little 4th of July.
Bro, who was you in Harris Teeter with, bro?
It was me, a few of my mans. We just copped some chipperonis, copped some little hot dog bunnaroos, the glizzy glizz. You know, some mustards, ketchup, the whoopty whoops,
the whoopty
whoops, the candy, the chips. You know, the condiments. You know, you got always had.
Was they for the low though? Like, if they for the low, then like I could. That's the only way I'll let you get out the.
But let me ask you this: when you go to the store, are the family bags usually for the low? They usually not, unless sometimes they got the 2 for like $4.50. Would you do two family size chips for $4.50? And they the big bags.
Fuck no. Am I getting a fucking hot dog? If a hot dog don't come with it, no. Like, I don't fuck the chips, bro. I'm not like, look, I just want cheap chips. You know, the chips is really, I'd rather have fries than chips, to be honest with you.
You rather have the fries than the chips?
Yeah, I would much rather have the fries than the chips. But if I have to go the chips, yeah, just give me the fucking 25-cent bag. Even though they don't make that no more. Give me the fucking 50-cent bag, the fucking dollar bag. Really, that's what it is.
So,
$1.25
if you went to a place and, you know what I'm saying, you
crazy.
copped a little,
you know it's not a dollar store no more. It's a $1.25 store now.
Oh, yeah, niggas be lying like a
nigga, it's not the dollar store no more. It's that $1.25 store.
They need to make it,
and they about to have it so other shit they could.
They need to rename it the dollar store plus tax, and then the little plus tax at the bottom is small little letters because you paying at least 17 cents, like you said. It's $1.25, $1.30.
It like nigga, it went up like it was $1. Like everything in there was $1. The tax it would be like $1.06, $1.10 the most. You know what I'm saying? But it went from that to every dollar store has to be at least $1.25 with tax on top of that. So it's like that little bit of tax is now on top of that. So it's like $1.30. That's really what you paying for every item. And now they about to be able to have other shit go up too. So it's like there's not gonna be that dollar store there anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, Dollar Tree, they was the only motherfuckers that had it, bro. Family Dollar, fuck them. They never had just dollar prices. I ain't never seen that. You know what I'm saying? They always had all different types of prices. Fucking Dollar General, all different types of prices, bro. It's not just $1. Y'all just hustling that dollar name, but Dollar Tree was loyal to that shit, and they was loyal to that shit until now.
No, you are absolutely right, because you will go into the store. First of all, it would be like an Arizona. It would be like an Arizona in the cooler. It'd be 99 cents. But then if you go to like the big packs, if you get like the Dollar General brand candy, it might be a big bag. It might be $1.19. But if you get the normal candy,
where are you at though?
Howard County.
Not like what store though?
Dollar Tree.
And how much?
It'd be like $1.19. But then, if you get like the name brand chips, or if you get like name brand,
all that shit $1 if it's the Dollar Tree, bro.
Oh yeah,
I'm saying like if it was old back in the day, then everything was $1 at that time. But now it's like I told you.
So my thing is, if it's
Dollar Tree was loyal to that dollar, bro. They didn't switch up till this past year. Like this happened this year.
But this is the question. Think about this though. If you go to the Dollar Tree and it's 99 cents, and you know we got the 6% sales tax in Maryland, so it'd be like $1.05 total. My question is it really $1 still, because you actually really paying $1.05, or just because it's just $1.05, you just don't give a care about the nickel, you just gonna let it wash, because for the most part, essentially it's still $1.
Of course, you still gonna have to fuck with them. Because they got the still lowest prices. Because it's still the lowest right now. You know what I'm saying? $1.25, all right, bet. Like, I'm fucking with it. Like, but still, it's just like, it sucks that, you know, the price has to go up. The prices are going up. The taxes are going up. You know, motherfuckers are owing more money. Money. Like,
okay, I got a question. We got
the Patreon, though. That's just a motherfucking dollar. You understand? The Patreon is a dollar. We have stuck true. Fuck Dollar Tree. Fuck all the dollar stores, bro. We got you. Just $1 to get the second half of really what is Baltimore's.
So if you driving down the street, right, and you see 3 grocery stores lined up, and just by your understanding, you will see a Giant, you'll see, let's say you see a Wegmans, and let's say you'll see a Shoppers. And they all in the same facility, all in the same like convenience center.
Yeah.
Out of those 3 stores, and consider they are in the same, village center, all in the same little square.
Yeah.
Which one do you choose?
Which one I'm going to, bro? I'm going to the motherfucking Shoppers. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm going to the Shoppers. Wegmans, stupid expensive. Fucking Giant. Look, I fuck with them. But look, even if I got my food stamps, bro, I'm trying to save money. I'm really looking for the Aldi's. Where the Aldi's at? That's what I'm looking for. I need the lowest prices. I need the most food. I need to get the most bang for my buck.
Let me put you on game then. I think you should hit Lidl. I think Lidl.
I heard of Lidl, bro. I feel like Lidl is the next
Lidl, I'm not gonna lie.
Hand to hand with Aldi, right?
Yeah, Lidl, you will get the most for the most for your dollar in terms of groceries and what your spending needs are. Granted, I will preface by saying like they do have like name brand things, but for the most part, it's gonna be Lidl, brand things. Like for example, like when I go to to the grocery store and get like some lunch meat, if make some sandwiches for work for the week, I see they'll have like the normal type of meat, like the normal brand lunch meats, like maybe the Pepperidge Farms or whatever the case may be, but also they got the Lidl brand meat. And what be throwing me off is like the normal brands, like you'll see at the normal grocery stores, they be charging like maybe $5.19 for their little pack of the little turkey breast or the ham, whatever the case may be. But when you go to the Lidl and you get the Lidl ones, it's like $4.19, $4.29. So when I be thinking of like that, my thing is like, when you compare the prices, if it's like 70, if it's like a 49 to 59 cent difference,
you go in there like, come on,
you might as well get the most expensive thing then, because both of them.
Look, don't get me wrong. If you got it to spend it, I still think you should just go with the cheaper brand, because a lot of times the cheaper brand isn't always not the better brand. They just want you to think that. And a lot of times the more expensive brands, they be skimping out on ingredients and everything. They just selling you on the fucking packaging. Like, that brand. That's why you know what I'm saying?
It just sucks that, like you said, like the prices are going.
Can't get caught up in the bullshit.
It just sucks that, like you said, the prices are going.
Baltimore Podcast Patreon is $1.
Baltimore Podcast Patreon. Numero uno. Dollarmente.
Bullshit. Okay. Yeah, I'm saying, go ahead.
No, what I was saying was, it's just like you said, it's just unfortunate that everything is, higher. Just because, again, like for example, like I've seen myself like in a predicament, like, man, I need to, when I'm going to the grocery store buying these things, it's like I gotta consider, what I'm consuming in my body. I've starting to come to the realization that I, for the longest, have been just eating things just because I want to eat them, because I'm just, just being impulsive. Like the first thing that comes to mind, bro, when I think, if I see a commercial, bro,
you be eating, you do like I don't know, like you be conscious of what you eat though, right?
Sometimes.
I be conscious of what I eat. You just gotta be conscious of what you eat. That's it, bro. Like I'm saying, you said you was eating sandwiches. Like, what else are you eating?
Like, if in the morning, my supervisor, she clutch, shout out to her, she be bringing me like healthy cereals in the morning. She'll bring me like Kick cereal or like a cornflake type of cereal.
So you're eating cereal?
And cereal, yogurt, like low calorie, like you'll play like the light yogurt, vanilla at that, good yogurt, real good yogurt. And 80 calories. So I'll be like, okay, I'll be thinking about,
So your supervisor be feeding you breakfast. What the fuck do you eat at lunch?
I be sometimes, like when I go to the grocery store, like in the morning, I just get things for lunch. So like I said, sometimes I'll just get some lunch meat, some sandwich, some little chips, because I like to put the chips on top.
You make your own lunch?
Yeah.
So you, every day before the night before, you make sure you put a sandwich in there for yourself in your lunch box?
Not that. What I'll do is, I'll go to the grocery, for example, tomorrow. I'll go to the store. I'll be like, okay, what am I going to get? Okay, lunch meat, bread, bam. Get some chips, bam. I know for, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm going to be having sandwiches with the lunch meat, throw a little mustard on that junk. And then I'm going to put the little chips on top. And it's going to be
your fire.
And
that's going
and then you got to toast the bread, though. Toast the bread.
You be toasting the bread every morning? Or the night before?
I'll do it at lunch.
Oh,
when it's lunchtime, I'll prepare it then. And
crazy, boy.
What?
Yo, got the system set up. I fuck with it. I do fuck with
the
system.
So then also,
I'm not gonna lie. Hold up.
Go ahead, talk about it.
I'm saying you wake up in the morning, boom. All right, so you coming into work, boom. All right. Before you even start some work, your supervisor bringing you some motherfucking breakfast, bringing you the fucking, cereal, healthy cereal bowl with the milk, bringing you the yogurt. You just like eating all this shit up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? It's like 9, 10 o'clock. You done now. All right, so you moving on to lunch. You had lunch like what time?
I always have lunch between 12 and 12:30.
12:30.
I just like getting it out the way early.
That's not even that much time between, breakfast and lunch. For real. I'm not even going to lie. So by lunch, you already got the sandwich on you. You got the mustard in that bitch. You go to the kitchen.
Yeah.
Put your bread into the toaster?
Absolutely.
Who the fuck else use the toaster? Do other people use the toaster? Be honest.
Of course they do. What? Let me go ahead and bless you. Let me tell you what be on the. We be throwing the cinnamon raisin bagels in that thing, throwing it with the Nutella. My supervisor, she'll put peanut butter on the she'll put the peanut butter on the bagel. Let me tell you what this woman made. Let me tell you what this woman made.
Culprit, bro. I think the culprit is your supervisor, bro. Just hear me out real quick. 1 second.
What's up? Why she the culprit?
All right, cause look, I was in the Uber right before I came here, and this Indian man was a blessing. Like, he talked to me, bro, and he told me some real stuff. He was like, bro, this stuff I already knew, but I just needed to hear one more time. And he brought that, he said that just so I could say that to you. And we are the people who we hang around, okay? So your supervisor likes to eat. Am I right?
But there's a
okay, all right.
But however,
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying she's in your circle. You're gonna eat more because this is somebody that wants better for you. You want better for her. Y'all in each other's circle. Y'all elevating each other, and she just likes to do that. So you gonna like to do that too. You gonna be more inclined to do that. You know what I'm saying? Without even being aware of it. It's like even smoking nicotine. If some of your friends are smoking nicotine, of course the other ones will be more inclined to smoke it. But it's like
I have to go against that because I know a few of my homies.
I'm just giving. I'm giving.
But I get it though.
Yeah, I'm giving an example. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know.
I get what you mean, but
all right. So I solved the case. All right. So
yeah, you did.
What's the next topic, bro?
This is what I want to talk to you guys about. Please excuse me.
Case solved. Baltimore podcast.
There's a lot more. You gotta do a lot more digging. You gotta do a lot more reading. There's a lot more to that story than just eating healthy. But anyways, I've been just doing a lot of thinking for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
I have a tendency to sometimes think in the negative, and my negative thinking sometimes is one of the reasons that I get held back in life a lot, where sometimes I just be in box 1 when I need to be being in box 2, just trying to progress. And one of the things that helps me be grounded sometimes, and I need to think about it more because I really don't think about it as much as I should, but I was writing down like some of the things I was thankful for, and I'm thankful for you guys. With you guys, the podcast, Baltimore podcast, is going to be what it is. We're going to talk to the masses.
Of course,
we got a lot to say, and we're going to be impactful. We're going to make a difference. We're going to be great. I declare we're going to do great things.
I'm hype. I believe all of this. All right, so.
But before I get into what I'm thankful for, what are you thankful for?
What am I thankful for, bro?
Yes, sirski.
I'm thankful for the people that's around me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm thankful for the people that's around me.
Bless.
I'm thankful for the opportunities that have been given to me. I'm thankful for the opportunities that didn't go through. I'm thankful for my failures. I'm thankful for my winnings. I don't know, just all the lessons that I learned. Wanting to advance and move forward in the right direction. That's what I'm thankful for. The ability to do that and know that I can do that and I will do that. And I just have to believe that. And it's like, seeing that in other people and wanting them to do better in themselves and all of us to do better. You know what I'm saying? Like just having that same goal and just seeing it happen. And I think that's what I'm thankful for, the ability to see that. Like that's what I yeah.
Nah, I feel you.
I do this for.
Nah, that's real stuff. Like I appreciate that, you know. Like you said, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the podcast. I appreciate the process of this podcast. You know, like I said in episode 1, I remember when this was just a thought. This was just a spectacle. And now we're here today. We're here right now. You don't even know
what the fuck episode this is, though, do you?
Wait a minute.
Hey, yo, don't doubt yourself, bro. Why you doubt yourself? You had it up. You was... Yeah.
I was just... Because I was just thinking the number, but I wasn't... Okay, 3.
We had 3, bro. We had 3.
Yes, sir.
We did Oski. We did the Uno. You know, me and Ted, you know, had to get that Doski in real quick, but yeah, 3.
Yeah.
We here for it. Best believe. Baltimore podcast, Middle Class Kyle, Baltimore podcast.
The real Kyle David.
Model. What? The real Kyle David.
Oh, so sorry.
Oh, so nigga been wild, man. All right. So, yo, do your plugs, David. Go ahead. Who are you, David? Really, who is David Kyle? That's what motherfuckers need to know for real. Because it's like we giving all this information to people, but who are we? So, who is the real David Kyle? And I want you to ask me the same thing. But
no, yeah. I will, because I really want to know what your perspective is on it. First and foremost, I want to be a person who is a representation of something better. I want to be a representation of striving to be the best version of yourself. I want to be a representation of doing the right thing. I'm good, actually. I want to be a representation of doing the right thing. Not giving in to my temptations.
I'm giving in.
Yeah, I be giving in with my temptations sometimes. It be getting the best of me, but you know, I gotta think about the bigger purpose.
The bigger picture.
I do have to think about the bigger picture.
It is a bigger picture. Yeah. What do you see in that bigger picture? Like that you see?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been, you know, like how you say how you've had visions about Baltimore podcast and how it's going to thrive. I'm with you. I be thinking about that too. I be envisioning how we're going to be 100+ episodes in. We're going to be perfected, as in we're going to be at a point where we did our due diligence enough, we worked on our craft enough that we could effectively say what we have to say to the masses. We could talk with conviction. Yeah. We could talk with grace. We could talk with, hey, we're the real Kyle David and Middle Class Kyle. We have a lot to say. You should, you know, come listen to us, because what we got for you is real game. It's real life stuff. It's not a game out here. This life is wicked if you allow it to be. And I be thinking about what be holding me back sometimes. What are you doing? I'm trying to give people the Martin Luther King. I'm trying to be the motivator. You know how we hear. I don't know. But what was crazy was when you was doing that, it was kind of robbing though. Really. Go ahead, bro. Just tell me what.
Yo, that shit was hard. That shit was like, it was like you was running for mayor. My man David Kyle for mayor. He was telling you the real though.
Bro,
like that's really what you want for the future.
I can't run for mayor. I can't run for mayor. They gonna be like, who is this weed smoking Negro talking like he know the real? I ain't trying to listen to him. But hopefully, maybe they will listen to me, baby.
I'm saying, bro, relax. Like, weed is legal.
It is.
It is past July 1st.
Of course.
I'm saying this is, well, it is something that you can do inside of your home in Maryland. So, like, what? You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you brought that up.
If you wanted to.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Good thing you not, though. You know? Good thing you not. But what? Ask me something.
So, when we was talking about that, and yeah, it's over. July 1st, it's legal. We can do what we do. We can move where we move. And smoke our weed in peace. But people still be trying to look down upon you. Like, if you smoke your J outside or whatever the case may be, and you walking around trying to air yourself out, the wind blowing, cool. You know, people walking by you, they might get a little whiff of it. They might be looking down on you. You experienced that? I feel
like a lot more people smoke than who act like they smoke. They just need to and they not really coming out about it. They don't really had to, but it's just like the people that's not smoking, they just like heavy in the hating part of it. You know what I'm saying? Because they never tried it, and if they tried it, it would just like, I don't know. I feel like it would help a lot of people. Why
do you think they hate on it?
I feel like they hate on it because they haven't tried it. That's the only reason why. Even if you tried it, you didn't like it, you would understand it if you tried it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could know whether you want to do it again or don't. And a lot of times you probably fucking would. But I'm just saying, it's giving the person, the individual, that right to try it on their own. Just like alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Like, when that shit first ended up prohibition, everybody was buying alcohol, and everybody had these negative views, these fake ass negative views. Now everybody drinking, right? That shit easy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's in movies, it's normal, and it's going to be the same way with weed. Like, I'm saying, it's just going to be more and more normalized in the next, few years. Honestly,
right?
Like, it's just going through cycles of this shit, and it's probably going to do the same thing with cocaine. That's really being honest with you. Like, it could. Who knows? Like, I don't do that shit though.
I think people going to start. Stop doing cocaine. I think it's going to be a lot more people in the next 3 to 5 years going to be like turning away from cocaine, because some of that stuff be laced with fentanyl. Folks out here.
I'm saying, but this would stop that. That's the whole thing. It would stop that because it would be regulated. The cocaine, it would be like government issued cocaine, and they could just like administer it to motherfuckers, and it would. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no.
I don't think they would ever sell it.
We don't fucking know what.
I don't think that.
I think they'll do cocaine for they do.
Would you really want government regulated cocaine? Like, think about it.
I just know they did that shit on Grand Theft Auto. Like, remember, like, they regulated, like, they got medicinal cocaine on Grand Theft Auto?
That's food. Like, no, you right, but think about it, because you know how, like, they be having, like, the CBD type of weed, they be having, like, the Delta 8. Like, I ain't trying. If you a cocaine user, I'm not so sure about sniffing no
I ain't gonna lie.
Delta 8 type cocaine. I ain't trying to be on no TCB.
But have you had an Adderall, though?
You
had an Adderall, though?
I've had it, yeah.
I'm saying an Adderall is like, that's probably like the government issued version of cocaine, if you really think about it. Like, you're up all night, like, your brain literally gets smarter on the Adderall. Bro, the first time I had Adderall, I swear to God, and this is not no promo for Adderall, because Adderall is not that cool, okay?
It's really not.
It's some bullshit.
It really is.
It's fuck Adderall. Straight up. Unless you gotta take it. If you gotta take it, take your Adderall. You know? Take that shit every day. But if you don't gotta take Adderall, don't take that shit. Fuck that shit. But
I will say,
the first time I took Adderall,
go ahead.
I do have to let you know, bro.
Talk about
the first time I took it, I was at the movies. I remember my one of my homies, bro, he had it, and he just gave me one, and bro, I just felt way smarter. I had just an excellent time at the movies with my friends and my girlfriend, And like I was like, wow, I really enjoyed these people. Like as soon as I took the pill though, like hold up, before I took the pill, I was really hating everyone. I was like, why the fuck are we going out together? This is some dumbass shit. I'm really like,
I can see.
I want to
you be
leave
so
early. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was really plotting out in my back of my mind way to leave early, low key.
I can
And then
imagine
I took
that.
the pill, bro, and I was like, wow, everybody's cool as fuck. Let's watch this movie, guys. Like, and I was just understanding the movie. Great movie. I don't know what the fuck movie it was. I don't remember. But I do remember I had a great time with them. And yeah, I went home. I was up all fucking night. I think I smoked weed all night straight. Gave my soul to my girlfriend. Just like talk to her my soul.
No, not.
I think
Take
she,
it.
bro.
My soul is in your palms. Take my soul, baby.
Yeah, gave her
It
my
be
soul
like
that
that
night.
sometimes.
Yeah, and yeah, bro. That's my first night. I was like, I'm getting that shit. I will die getting that shit. I am getting that shit. And bro, yeah. Oh, turn me up. Look, right, don't kill me too. I got you. I got you.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
But yeah, man, Adderall was a motherfucker. And I did eventually get it, and I went through a whole phase of life that I needed to go through
I feel you.
to understand that I didn't need it. You know?
I feel you. Like, Adderall ultimately wasn't like my, okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna need this more than often, you know, in terms of like drugs that I've taken. But like,
that shit was like, I needed that.
like I need it.
Bro, once I got the prescription, bro, I was going ahead with this prescription. I mean,
Adderall.
I was selling that
Adderall.
shit, bro, with the weed.
1 Adderall,
Bro, I was
2
getting that
Adderall,
shit
3
all-
Adderalls, 4, 5 Adderalls, 6 Adderalls, 7 Adderalls more.
Oh my god.
Oh no,
Bro.
Not on the Adderall, Lord have mercy.
my-
Amen.
Yes, bro.
Not
Like,
Not on the Adderall.
the Adderall
Lord have mercy, please,
was going
man.
crazy with him. That's exactly what it was, bro.
But I get it though.
In the truck, in the green bright ass truck.
Because
everything you saying.
one thing about the Adderall, like you said, because it's the feeling that you get, because like not only like you're such in a better place, but you're talking to people, and not only you're talking to people, it's so immaculate. You're when you use your words, when you hit them with your vernacular, it's just so it's just like
hold on.
it's like like it comes out like cha cha.
Hold on, you the anti-social nigga. Don't talk to nobody. Right? Don't talk to nobody. Then you get the prescription. You just like orchestrating shit. Like you start talking to everybody. You like, this the baby mama uncle. Okay, he want that. All right, he gonna give me that for this. All right, bro. It was just like, yeah, I was really jugging the weed, the Adderall. Shout out to the Adderall when it was that, but. No, too much Adderall, bro, it will make you really forget shit. And like, I remember when I was like, officially, I'm done with this shit. I was riding in the truck, and like, I had my mans with me, and his baby mother, and his baby with me. And like, we was driving, and like, it was a red light, but I looked at the red light, and like, it didn't even acknowledge that it was a red light. I just went right through it, and like a car went right smack in front of me and right behind me, and like I just barely missed both of them. Like the only reason why niggas missed was like it was crazy, bro, because I wasn't even thinking. I'm going 20, like, and I was like, and like he was the only one that saw that shit.
Mercy.
Bro, he was the only one that saw that shit, bro. He was just like, yo, just like don't make it a big deal, like. Bro, he knew. Nigga went right through that
Lord
bitch.
Was with you that day, bro.
He definitely
you
was, bro. He was with me a few times, bro. He was with me a few times.
You could have died, bro. Come on,
I was definitely
bro.
going like at least 30 though through that light, and like it just was like, phew, like, and that shit was crazy.
Dang.
But I was like, okay, I think I'm done with the Adderall.
But it's like I'm trying to picture it, and if when you just what how did you just come into your cognitive senses like whoa, you know? How did you?
I ain't even start. Like I'm saying, I slowed down, but like I'm saying, I still had to drop whatever I was dropping off or do whatever I was doing. But it's like I just kept like I was like in my mind, I was like, why the fuck did I do that? Like, why the fuck did I not process that was a real life? And I was like, the only reason that I could think of is I've been taking these Adderalls. Like, I've been up for like 3 days, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, smoking this weed and jugging this shit, and I'm trying to get this money, and it's like not even the right way.
It was hard out here.
Yeah, it wasn't even the right way, bro. It wasn't even the right way, but that was when I knew I had to stop the Adderall, and I definitely stopped the Adderall, and I stopped doing that dumb shit, like, at least at that time.
It's crazy, because for me, Adderall wasn't that, like, out of all the drugs I've done, like, the only thing that got a hold on me is the damn marijuana, man. It's the damn weed. But this is one of the things I was thinking about. I told myself, like I told you earlier, I want to be a representation of doing the right thing, or being a person who is showing that I'm not a person who talking this, being the best person, being the best version of myself, trying to strive to accomplish our goals, because we have big goals we got to provide for our families. People depend on us. So I was thinking about, what? It hit me. I was like, what? I'm going to do the final 5. The final 5 were these pre-rolls I have, my weed. These were going to be the final 5 pre-rolls that I smoke. And after these 5 pre-rolls that I smoke, this is where I am going to put in 100% effort and trying to go without smoking.
Whoa.
And
alright.
Like, and I've been thinking about it for like 2 days now.
Hold up, bro. Hold up. I think honestly, bro. Hold up. I'm gonna say some real shit. I'm gonna say some real shit when it come to this, bro.
Go ahead. I want to hear your perspective always.
Where the time is?
Yeah, where is the time?
36 minutes.
36 minutes. I wanted to show. Yeah.
Brody, you is not made of glass, bruh.
Oh, my bad.
I'm messing with you. Nah, but I want to hear your perspective, because really, what I was telling him is that for 2 days, I've been thinking about being a better example of just doing the right thing just for myself. I don't want nobody to think, I'm being controlled, or, this is something I just want to do for myself, because I feel like in my heart of hearts that this is the right thing to do. This is,
Alright, so when I was in the Uber ride before I got here, the man said that we don't need drugs. Straight up.
Mm-hmm.
He said that we don't need them. He said you could do them to enjoy them once a week, whatever. He was like, but you don't need to be dependent on it. And I was like, dang. And this nigga's son is a doctor. So that was one of the things.
You said his son is a doctor?
Yeah. This was the Indian man that I was telling you about. That was like really on his mythical shit.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to ask him what religion, but it just slipped my mind because it didn't matter. It was just like what I needed to hear. It's just being real, genuine.
When I was taking my Uber here, you want to know what the guy I was with, he was talking about?
What?
He was telling me about, like, he was an older dude. He was an older black dude, bald head dude, but he was a real cool dude, genuine dude. And he was telling me how, like, his sons was going to college, like one of his sons already in college, and he said his youngest son is going to college in August, and I think he a single dad, and he was like, what am I going to do now that my kids is out the house now? They doing their own thing, becoming their own man. What am I going to do? And he was talking about how he was thinking about vlogging. You good? Bless me. You need some of this.
Damn, for real?
You need some of the ghost. Don't drink all of it.
Oh,
Go ahead, do the long gone Jason waterfall. That thing good, ain't it?
Alright.
What was I saying?
You said something was talking about vlog.
Oh yeah, he was talking about. Get it out, bro.
Alright, go ahead.
So he was talking about vlogging.
That was a crazy fucking. Hold up. Jesus Christ.
See, there you go. That thing, the devil.
What you talking about?
You take one puff out of weed a day, you coughing your lungs out. Lungs, pancreas, liver, kidney, spinal cord.
I'm good. Like, see, like that's all a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it happened. I coughed because I had to realign my.
But I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to smoking weed, before I get back into the topic, you're like one of the people I know. You are in the smoking weed hall of fame.
Realignment. Huh?
You're in the smoking weed hall of fame.
I'm in the smoking weed hall of fame. Hell yeah, I'm in the smoking weed hall of fame.
And you coughing, so it's kind of throwing me off.
Bro, I'm hitting the bong, bro. You ain't hit the bong once, bro. What are you laughing for?
Because I know.
You do like, I'm smoking my last 4. Like the final 4.
First of all, it ain't the final 4, it's the final 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, so which one is that one? So which one is that one? That's the last one, the final one?
No, I have.
You got one more.
2 more left.
You got 2 more.
That one was 3rd. Okay. Anyways, so he was talking about how you want.
Yeah, I'm hitting the bong. That's why it's different. That's why I'm coughing. That's why my
messing
soul has to
with
get
you,
realigned with what's around it.
I know,
and gravitational forces.
Okay.
In Jesus' name.
Amen. We understand. But no, what I was saying was. You done?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All right, go ahead.
So he was talking about how he wanted to travel and he wanted to vlog and stuff like that. And basically,
his son though.
His son is in college now.
Oh,
his
right.
older son is already in college. His youngest son is going to college in August. So he was just like, damn, I'm a little bit older. I'm a single dad. I'm alone now. What am I going to do to kill time? And he was talking about, I got some bands, I got some things popping. He was thinking about vlogging.
That nigga be bad.
And he was talking about being a passport bro. And he was talking about he wanted to vlog and talk and then just video record his experiences in these countries like Thailand and stuff like that. He was telling me he went to Thailand, and he was telling me that in Thailand, like the trannies.
I told you.
He was talking about the trannies out there is ferocious. The tranny, not even the hookers. Bro. The trannies.
Nigga, if he's going to Thailand, he's going to Thailand for hookers. He's not going to Thailand just to go to Thailand.
It could be hookers. It could be, but most people.
What did he say about him?
He said most people, because about the passport bros, they're going out to these other countries like South America, Africa per se, maybe Germany, just finding wives because according to them, the wives that are not in the West, they're more traditional women. They have more traditional women values than the women in the West. According to, the guys that, are going to these places allegedly known as the passport bros. So, And he was talking about that.
What the fuck is the Passport Bros, bro?
You ain't hear about the Passport?
No, bro. I want to hear about the Passport Bros?
You heard about the Passport Bros, Ted?
I haven't heard anyone say that. Like, I've never heard Passport Bros a term, but I feel like I know what you're talking about. They just travel around.
You never like seen those? You like if you go on YouTube and look up, type in Passport Bros, and like talk about reactions, you'll see like women like bashing men going out there, and that like some of them be saying things like some of them be saying things like you just going out there to find wives out there because they uneducated, that they don't have
women is bashing men for like they saying that on there.
Yeah, some of them.
You be watching this? Where you be on the site?
I'll be watching, certain things.
I'm saying, like, can we see this? Like, is it worthy of watching?
Not really. Because it's...
Is you, like, what you mean? Then why you be watching them, bro?
It's not that I be watching them. It's just sometimes I be just, like, going through scrolls. You know what I'm saying? You know how, like, you be on YouTube or TikTok, whatever the case may be, and you just be going through little clips. And some of the clips be, popping up, and I just watch them sometimes. That's all.
Man.
But it's just shocking that you didn't know or hear about the Passport Bros, because it is a actual thing. Like if you put up Passport Bros, you see people out here going out to Thailand, they going out to South America, Colombia, Venezuela.
Thailand.
Yeah, Thailand. Going to these,
I'm saying, bro, they going out there for
to find wives. Because apparently they have more traditional women value.
Yeah,
according to them.
I don't need no bunch of wives out there, bro.
I don't know if it's a bunch of wives. Maybe they going for one wife. Maybe they going for two.
I think my uncle did that for real. My uncle actually did that. That nigga went to, I forgot what country, but it was... This nigga went out there, bro. Shout out to my uncle.
How many wives he had?
Bro, he only had one, man. He went out there, got one. And then,
he held it down for life?
Yeah, like she already had one. So, he just inherited that, And, yeah, he was out there, man. And, yeah, he had to come back for a little bit. But he went back out there, I think.
He went back?
Very good.
Yeah, he had to go home. Like Dre said, just hold on, I'm going home.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He took a little spill. He took a little spill.
Just hold on, I'm going home.
Took a little spill. He took a little spill, in the streets of Bangkok. Whatever the fuck. Thailand, Bangkok. And yeah, had to come rescue him.
Not rescue, but she was cutting them with the blade. She was pulling out the switchblade, cutting them.
My mother came out there and come rescue him. You know what I'm saying? She had to. They
must have been throwing the toaster at him or something.
Nah, like the Bangkok hospital, they like sent my mother an email and like. She was crying. I was like 7 years old. I came upstairs. My mother reading the email, crying. I'm like, what the fuck going on, man? You okay? You okay, man? She like, oh, I gotta go see your uncle. I was like, all right. And she just like left for like a week. Came back with that nigga. Like that nigga was a different country and everything.
That's crazy.
Like, left for a week, came back with him.
Hey, I got a question for you. Just stay on that topic real quick. Because I got a story for you as well.
Shout out to my mother.
What is like the craziest thing like that happened in your childhood while you was with your mother, where you was like, yo, what the hell is happening, man? Like, what the hell? Like,
it's been a couple times.
Yo, tell me about, because I got two. I got a specific two, and it's just, the life of just living in PG County, I guess. Like, this is like, I don't know how, like, people, like, go through these things and like live, or like one of them is like one of those type of situations, and also it's just like, what the hell, just like, and it just shows of like the things that kids are exposed to at a young age. So it's just like, because like you ain't supposed to know what these things look like as a kid. But before I get into that, what's some things that you experienced like with your mother or your
she
dad?
She talk about titties and shit. What do you think?
Huh?
You was talking about titties? Like,
nah.
I don't know. Like, my mom, there's like it's some Eminem shit with me and my mom. You know, like it just be like I be thinking she be in the wrong and she don't want to see it. And like I get so infuriated about that, and it just be like
that
you know,
for me too sometimes.
you know, and then I be realizing like I just gotta chill, cause she don't want to see it. You know what I'm saying? If she wanted to see it, she would see it. So it's like she'll see it one day when she's supposed to. And that's how it's gonna be. That's how it's supposed to be. You know? And I gotta remember, like, you know, what's most important. You know, other people not gonna understand that you want to understand sometimes, but you still gotta move forward and do what's right. And you know, it's like everybody not gonna get it, but it's about who's around you, who's on board, who's moving forward. You know.
Yeah, but like if you had to like rank or rate on a scale of like maybe 1 to 3 on how hard it is to you on like doing the right thing consistently, what would you rank it or like rate it honestly? If you had to think about your life in a perspective and think about where you are right now, and then also think about where you're going, but right at this current moment, just thinking about all the decisions you made and like the road you took.
Like, you asking me that?
Yeah. If you had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 3, how hard it is to consistently do the right thing for you.
Man, this shit, fuck this shit, man. We're doing this shit every day. It's easy. I love it. You gotta embrace it. You know what I'm saying? It's the life, you know? You gotta understand we can't take it too serious, but appreciate it for what it is, man. We only got one as far as we know. We could have another one. But I'm saying you could come back as one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's all we know. But, like, I'm just saying. That's all we know. This is all we know. So we gotta live our best life, and I'm saying that's what we just sitting here trying to do every day. We know our time is limited. We seeing people not come back, and then gone forever. So you know what I'm saying. We know one day that could happen to each and every one of us. So it's
is going to happen to each and every one of us.
So it's like before it do, like, are you making sure you are fully utilized in what you can do and what you could bring to the table for others, how you can help others, how you can assist others. Like, like I feel like this podcast in a sense will help others, assist others, and just having conversations like that need to be had. You know what I'm saying? They could get to know us more, we could get to know them more, and like add value to people's lives. That's it.
Right.
At the end of the day, like Baltimore to Baltimore. But also outside of Baltimore, bigger than Baltimore, like the whole world when it comes to this shit, like it's bigger than Baltimore, and it's like seeing that. But like it's understanding like that's where we at right now. That's where this shit started, and it's a beautiful thing. Baltimore podcast, Middle Class Cow, Baltimore podcast. Woo! David Cow, Wild Bill. Where we at? Where we at right now? 52? Alright.
Nah, what I was going to tell you was, when I was a kid, I remember it like it was yesterday. I used to go to District Heights Elementary, right? And after school, we used to go walk down this hill and go to this like apartment. In the apartment building, like downstairs in like the little basement, it was like a little daycare center for kids to like go to after school, do your homework, whatever the case may be, kick it with the other kids until your parents came and picked you up. So I'm sitting in there one day, right, and out of nowhere, the bricks just collapsed. And the bricks collapsed in the room, and bricks were flying everywhere. Bricks were collapsing, And what ended up happening was a kid took one of the little golf carts that the little people have to ride around in the apartment complex. He took it and rode it and crashed it into the building. And bricks were collapsed everywhere. It was like smoke everywhere. Kids was screaming, crying, and nobody got hurt. And I was on the news. And I was just telling them how, like, I was like, oh my goodness, like the bricks just came out of nowhere and it was just crazy. And everyone was just screaming, just like, oh. And then my mom got on the news like, I just sped home as fast as I could. I was like I think about like, damn, I was on the news, but I know I was looking like a whole square. I was like, get this guy off the news. It was just it's just like one of those funny things, like to just think about, like, damn, like I was on the news. Like,
how old are you?
I had to been like 9 to 10 years old. It had to be like 9 to 10 years old, and it's just like, damn, somewhere in this life, someone saw my face on the news. So if I make it in life and you still living in District Heights over there, if you living over there, hey man, I was there. If you was in District,
the apartment complex was called District Heights.
Nah, District Heights was the
If you can find it.
District Heights was like the little area in Maryland and Prince George's County. It was like this little section, District Heights. If I remember, I think the apartment complex was called Woodland Springs.
I'll see if I can find it.
I was in Woodland Springs. Yes, sir.
All right, but like going back to your mother, cause like, you know what I'm saying, I was talking about my mother. So, you know, what was one time where, you know, your mother was like, you knew something was like, I forgot the question for real. What was it?
Like something like crazy.
Yeah, like you was like, hold up, something like what the.
Oh, so I remember my mother was telling me a story, right? Like one of the days, she actually told me a few stories. One of the stories that she told me, she was like, when my sister was young and I was, you know, younger too. She was this was when I was living in District Heights actually. She was saying we was going to the laundromat in District Heights.
I found it.
You see what I'm saying? That's real.
What the fuck?
Golf carts.
Boys. Was this you?
Oh
Suffered
shit.
Serious head injuries and.
I didn't receive the head injuries.
Yo,
I didn't get
in
in.
video.
I don't know if it's a
It
video.
might not be. It's 2002. David Kyle Jr.
I told you, bro. I was on the news, man. I told you.
I was out there.
Well, I was just doing my homework when I saw it.
I told you I was on the news. I had to let them know, man. I was doing my damn homework when them bricks came. Plow, plow, plow. Bricks coming everywhere. Pow. Man.
Come at me, don't miss. And that's how I fucking,
man.
you know what I said? That's how it unites. Because
Glory
that was
be to
my
God,
first
man.
music
Glory
video.
be to God. What if
My
one of them
first
bricks would have
music
hit me
video,
upside my noggin?
My first music video was bricks. You know what I'm saying? So that's where it
Glory
was
be
the
to
connection.
God, man. Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
None of them bricks hurt you, right?
None of them bricks,
Exactly.
man. What if
It
one of them
wasn't
bricks hit
intended
me
to.
upside
They
my
wasn't
head?
meant to.
You would have never
Them
met.
bricks
That was
wasn't
in
meant to hurt nobody.
2002.
Them bricks was just play bricks. You know what I'm saying? That's it. They were there for entertainment. For that story. That's why they were there.
Well, when you in it, those bricks wasn't for play. Them bricks was dangerous.
Did they hurt
Them
anybody?
bricks was quite dangerous.
Did they hurt anybody?
Yeah, it hurt the dude, right?
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Serious head injuries.
Hold up, was they bluffing though? Was they like just trying to get some money from the school? You know what I'm saying?
Bro, we are kids in a daycare.
Can we see if they got some money? Can we see that?
Yeah, just tell us about the story. It ends with I know.
I wonder.
Yes, that's
your
my
mom too.
Yes.
I'm disturbed.
Oh,
but
did y'all get some?
I'm disturbed too that it got my mother whole day, boy. Next that y'all know. Hold on.
Y'all got some money up there, bro. You not talking about?
We did not get no money off of that.
You sure
this
about
was,
that, bro?
This was local news per se. I made it to local news. Ain't that right? Well, that's what it was. Local news.
Yeah. It's no Washington.
Y'all had serious head injuries though, right?
Bruh, it wasn't me. You see, bruh, read what I said on the report. What it say?
I don't know what the fuck is it. I can't see that shit. My shit too dark.
It said what I was just doing my homework. That's crazy. I
really
really
hear that shit right there.
It said,
yeah. Hear that shit. Thank you.
Yeah, I want to know. That's crazy. Dang. That's life, huh?
Take one came through and hit my friend. That's what you said.
One came through and hit my friend?
Yeah.
Dang.
Saw your friend get knocked out.
You was out there too.
On mothers, man, I was really out there doing my homework. And I'm thinking, man, District Heights ain't nothing happening here.
They kind of got you, you know. Yeah, they got you.
Yeah.
It's all good, but we all been there, you know. We all been there.
And then also, before you go, this was a crazy one. My mother was telling me a story how this was when my sister was like young. And I was in elementary school. So this had to have been like 4th grade, like 3rd, 4th grade. And before I speak, I was finessing in 4th grade. It was this one little gym on top of me. And the little apartment building I lived there, her name was Natasha. She was on me, but I was nervous. I was a squish. She would sit in my lap. She would come downstairs and like sit on my lap. Music would play, and she would like dance on me. And I'm stiffed up, but I was like a little square. I was like, I can't believe that, you know, I'm juicing up like this. I couldn't believe what was happening. Cause she like, it said great. I'm like, oh man, mamma mia, mamma mia. But anyways, besides that, we was at the laundromat, and it was like a little dildo like in the parking lot. And me at my young age, I was like,
what the fuck? How old is you?
I was like 8, 9 years old.
And it's a dildo in the parking lot, bro.
According to my mother.
Where we at here? Did we go into Patreon already? We been in the Patreon, right?
It just hit an hour.
Oh, we just hit an hour. All right. Baltimore podcast.
Baltimore podcast. You want me to keep going?
Nah, I'm saying I'm about to use a bathroom real quick, so I feel like it's best, you know, to just wrap here. If you want to finish the story, you can.
No, we can.
I'm saying you can finish the story if you want to.
Oh no, I'll finish it and then I'll wrap it up.
All right. I'm gonna come back though. You do what you gotta do.
Yeah. So what I was saying was,
then we gonna wrap.
I was swerving. We were swerving to the laundromat. My mom said there was like a little dildo that was sitting in the parking lot. And at my young age, I was like, Ma, that looked like someone wee-wee out there, what she said. And she went into the laundromat and she was like, hey, what's going on? Someone left something out there. And then she was like, the dude at the laundromat was like, what you want me to tell you? It's some freaky ass people in this world doing some wild things. I'm like, hey, yo. Like in 2002, they had them things in 2002. Bruh, it's been 21 years since that.
Had them earlier than that, for sure.
Dang, that's a daggone shame. It's just like, dang, like what the hell? Why was I subjected to stuff like that at a young age? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like as a kid, why was I subjected to that stuff? Like, why was I that curious to want to know what that stuff was? Like,
you're curious when you're a kid.
Yeah, like some friend, like when I was younger, some of the kids I knew, they would like take the little mom's little DVDs and then they would hand them to me. And then sometimes I would watch. I remember when I moved to Howard County, my mom, she was just looking around and she popped up my DVD player and she opened it and it was like a little video. She was so mad at me. She was yelling at me. She's like, you over here looking at this. She was like, you doing all this. You freaky. I was like, oh. She was like, I'm going to tell the family. I was like, Lord have mercy. Don't you dare tell them about this. Don't you dare tell them about this at the table. You ain't about to have them looking at me crazy.
that.
ain't about to have them looking
That's
at
probably
me.
the biggest punishment you could get right there.
Like, bro, you like ground me for weeks, ground me for the summer, but don't you dare tell them at the dinner table for Thanksgiving.
Right there.
Like,
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, like, don't you know, if it's Thanksgiving, Easter, whatever the case may be, you talk about what you thankful for. Like, I'd be thankful if my son wasn't watching that damn porno on it. I'm like, no, mama, no. I don't want to hear none of that. But
She do it?
nah, she didn't. I'm kind of glad she kept it to her. So maybe she probably spoke it to my grandmother or something like that. She that's the only thing I could think of. Maybe she spoke it to my grandmother because before my grandmother passed away, like, her and my mother were like this, so they talked about everything. So rest in peace to my grandmother. Rest in peace to both of them, actually. But however, this is the Baltimore podcast. This is the real Kyle David, aka I Am Wild Bill. Peace.